my long time. This is my sis right here. If you didn't know, you would think that we was for real, like blood, straight up, because we've been knowing each other for years. We used to kick it. We used to kick it for years, like every day. Every day wasn't a day that went by that I was not with this lady.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
All right? So now, we met. I'm going to tell y'all where we met. We met working for Registrar of Voters years ago. And I had fun. I enjoyed working with you. Okay? So now, SAVONNE, tell the people where you grew up and how your childhood was.
Well, I'm from San Francisco, California. I was raised in Fillmore down.
Fillmore.
And I went to,
I said Fillmore.
I was straight from the field.
Okay.
Man, I grew up there, had a good life.
Yeah.
Went to Sacred Heart. That was my elementary school. Then I went to St. Paul's, which was where Sister Act 1 was filmed.
Yeah.
I went to that high school, graduated. Went to Skyline College. And then I just did my thing. Grew up, and I moved to Atlanta, Georgia in year 2009. Still here.
09, y'all. She moved to Atlanta. You hear that?
Here,
and y'all, I'm drinking this strawberry water, Starburst. I got this Starburst singles to go water, strawberry, so it's real good. Sugar free, so that's what I'm drinking right now. Now, SAVONNE, you are the first guest on as a conference call. So this is our first conference call.
Okay.
And she's in Atlanta, so y'all, that's why she couldn't be here in person. Otherwise, if my home girl was here in the city, she would be on the show. She would be on the show. She would be on the show.
We'll be doing some real cooking collaboration on there.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
I am a chef.
What? She is a certified chef, y'all. And we cater.
Yeah.
We cater food or whatever. We've been catering for ever since the pandemic or whatever. So it'll be a nice collab. And we can do this on the podcast if you want to, or on our main channel, Mr. and Mrs. Lady.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah.
I got some stuff I've been, want to bring to the table.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I can't wait. When you coming out here?
I'm working on that because, my birthday coming up this year.
And mine too, girl.
I'll probably do that little summer trip.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I'm not getting on no plane.
You not getting on no plane? Hey, yes. Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. Now, they know I keep telling folks that I ain't getting on no plane. It's too much going on with these airplanes, these airlines, and all that. Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay.
That one got me, the one that came in upside down.
Oh, yeah.
That one got me, right?
Yep. Where was that? Denver, right?
You know what?
I think that was. Nah, I think. Oh, you know what? You talking about the Philly one? See, it's too much. There's too much of them going on.
Yeah, so many like that.
Right. No, the Denver one is the one that they had to emergency land. They had the emergency land.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is.
But other than that, I gotta come see my girl. I ain't seen her in
I know.
years.
It's been a long time, man. This one, man. This is my sis, huh?
But guess what?
What?
Even though we don't see each other, we still stay in contact.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, we always in contact. We always. Yeah.
Yep.
And guess who I just had on the show?
Candlestick Park, Reach Chill.
Yep. All of that. Guess who I just had on the show?
Who?
Javon.
Who be a nephew?
Yeah, nephew came. He was the first. That was the name of the show too. The name of the show was First Nephew on the Show. Yeah, I forgot to tell him that Devontae. I don't know if he know Devontae got a son.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him. Okay, wait. Okay, so now you know we had to chop it up. We gonna just stop talking about everything, and chop it up. Okay, so now the next question: what were some of the most fun moments you can remember growing up in the Fillmore?
To be honest, going outside, playing on Waller Street, when all of us kids used to go on Waller Street.
Yeah.
And just, play the boys, they all play football and stuff. We playing double dutch, hopscotch,
Okay,
high
yeah.
jump, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Them little, kid games and stuff. We used to draw on the ground, a little four square.
Oh yeah, I remember all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how, we used to always go to Pier 39.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where you going? Go to Pier 39 and play, the video games and stuff.
Right.
And then we had the movie theater downtown. You used to always go to the movie theater, just do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question, now she already named the schools that she went to, Sacred Heart, St. Paul's, all that. So I'm gonna skip that question. You already said about that. Now, as a teenager, huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, as a teenager, what did you want to do when you got older? When you got grown, like what did you want to do?
To be honest, I was in the healthcare.
Yep, I remember
really
that.
Wanted to do that, but then I ended up being in my cooking. I love cooking.
Oh, you're
I
cooking.
was raised. My background is cooking, from my father to my mother. Like everybody in our family cooks, from the man to the woman.
Yeah.
And we all have our skills when it comes to my family. Like, and
Yep,
my
I know.
other sis, how she got her little time was all that.
Right, and I'm trying to tell her to come on.
Yeah.
Hey sis,
Yeah.
tell the people now, this was in the Tenderloin area of San Francisco. Tell the people where your dad, what was the name of his restaurant and what type of food did he sell?
Okay, well, my father, he started from House of Sandwiches in Lakeview.
House of Sandwiches. Yeah, that's right.
Yes, and that started as the Link store, where my father just sold Link sandwiches or deli sandwiches.
Yeah.
Then he got so big, we was able, got the downtown on Taylor Street.
Okay, yeah.
House of Sandwiches number 2.
That's
and
right.
That place where we sold the soul food, the green, the hot food, the collard green jam, the hot chicken sandwiches.
Girl, yes.
And we made money, and then we ended up getting bigger and getting a bigger restaurant around the corner.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and I know if he was still here, he would remember my favorite order was the pork chops. Girl, you remember I used to love them pork chops. Man.
Yeah, the pork chops.
Tore that up.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Within our family, yeah. That's what I cook.
Yeah, love to cook. Yeah.
We're running our blood. That's in our veins.
Okay, yes. Okay, now she got 3 kids, y'all. So tell the folks how old your kids are.
Well, my son is 32, and my little daughter, she's 24. She will be this year. And then turning 19.
Man, ooh, you got some grown
Devontae
folk.
Simone turning.
Yeah, you got
And all
some
three of
grown
them
folk.
doing good.
Okay.
I'm proud of all three of my children.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so when we met, Devontae was young, and we always talk about how we loved Canton Dim Sum Restaurant.
Right.
Now, I just worked, and sis, I just did an event for the Warriors last Friday, and
Okay.
and they had dim sum, as part of the menu. But girl, the dim sum wasn't nothing like how Canton was. It was nothing like that. It was all right,
It wasn't.
Nah, it wasn't nothing. They couldn't
I
touch.
cannot find any beer song like that at all, especially in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, you have to travel out to get that good dim sum.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like in the heart of Atlanta, you will find authentic dim sum.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I like the kind we used to get. That taste. And then
Uh-huh.
you know how we used to go on Clement. Remember on Clement? Remember?
Yep.
There's some places down there. But see, these days you gotta watch it. But see, me being the chef, I'll make that myself.
Okay.
I just need the right recipe.
Yeah. Man.
Yes.
Okay, and then remember I told you how
See, when
Canton.
I collab, dim sum, since we ate it so much,
I know.
we used to go to lunch and eat. We need to do our own collab on that.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to collab.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
do that cooking.
yeah. So okay, now on to how we partied so much and we had so much fun back then when we was young. We was young, y'all. And we both, once we knew that we both liked to chill, party, kick it, then it was a wrap. It was a wrap. We was both party girls and we became tight. What can you say was your most fun time? And then I'm gonna tell mine.
Okay. Like I said, when we used to hook up and, go and get our barbecue stuff and go to the park and barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that,
Yeah, like I said, how we used to go to Candlestick Park.
Yeah.
We used to go picnic. We
Yeah.
used to just go straight picnics and
We
stuff.
did,
Yeah.
y'all. Man, we used to love to eat, love to party, love to drink, all that, all of that.
Just stay chill.
Yeah.
Just stay chill.
And you remember how our
It could
moms?
be some party going on.
Yeah.
It could be parties and stuff. We probably would hear once in a while the little clubs and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember how our moms used to be like, yeah, y'all, even your dad, y'all gonna get enough of all that chilling. That's all y'all think about is chilling. Every day in, day out, y'all chilling.
And that's another thing, world. If you guys could see our mothers, they look they could look like they're related. Like,
they could have
they
really,
are sisters.
for real, our moms look just alike. Yes.
Yeah.
If y'all would see.
And they mother's favor. Remember
Yep.
we saw them old pictures?
Yep.
Like,
They favor too.
Yeah.
Yep. They could.
Yeah.
I mean, people would really think that they were sisters for real. And your mom, to me, she looked more like she could have been my mom's sister over, my auntie. Like that's how much they looked alike.
Yeah.
Man, that's a trip. Okay, so you
That's
name.
how close we are, 'cause our mothers are close.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Now, okay, you named about how we did the barbecues together and stuff. That was a fun time for you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell the people mine. Whenever I would get with this girl, and it used to have me rolling the next day, because you remember when we used to chill and just party and stuff. Me and you like never clashed or whatever until somebody. I used to crack up the next day because I used to be like, man, people really be hating because folks used to try to start stuff with us, like make us or want us to argue. Yeah.
That mess stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so a fun
you
time was how we used to kick it and always, hook up and stuff and chill. But then that was one thing, like they could never like come in between and be like, oh, okay, try to start some mess that he say, she say and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't let that come in between our friendship at all.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why we still friends and strong to this day.
That's right. Yeah.
You can't say that about a lot of women out here these days, because you got a lot of stuff going on.
That's right. I know. It's too much. And if you not,
like, it's crazy.
yeah, okay, so next, so you had the best jobs. So I'm gonna ask you, what can you say was the best company you ever worked for here in the city? I got her ass, y'all. I got her.
Man, how many jobs I had in San Francisco?
I know, huh?
I'm gonna say, thank you. I'm gonna say, yeah, you got me on that. Okay.
I think I'm gonna get you, and like I be telling people, I'm gonna get you on a few of these.
Okay, I'm gonna go with, when I worked for Caltrans, my secretary job.
Caltrans, okay.
Yeah.
She was a secretary, y'all, at Caltrans. Okay. And then, what's the best job you ever had in Georgia out there in Atlanta?
Open hand,
Open hand? Okay. Remember I told you my father used to had one. He used to do the one out here.
the project open hand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so now she live in Georgia, y'all. Now, what made you stay out there? Tell the people about that.
I just went out. I just adapted.
You adapted to it.
Other hand.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right, and plus the weather and everything is way different.
And the atmosphere.
Atmosphere, okay.
Different from the city, like where I'm a city girl. You know, it's totally different.
Yeah. Okay. So now, what is the best restaurant that you have been at out there?
You said what?
What's the best restaurant you have been to out there? Oh, I know it's a lot. That's the South. So I know it's a lot.
Hugo de Chao. That's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Oh, Brazil. Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's a Brazilian. Yeah, that's it.
What's the name of it? Fubu?
It's in Buckhead. Huh?
What's the name of it?
Hugo
Okay.
Hugo de Chao.
Oh, okay. Out in Buckhead.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta remember that. So whenever we come out there, I'm gonna go there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what can you say? What's the hottest it's been out there?
About 101 degrees.
101. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot, y'all. 101.
You can see the heat. Yeah.
Ooh.
You can see the smoke. You know that dry.
So did you get darker? You darker now?
I don't know.
She said she don't know, y'all. Okay, so now if I wanna come out there, where can you recommend to have a good time? Like to just chill or whatever, you know.
Oh, you talking about like a club or something?
Now or a lounge or you know, just yeah, just somewhere to just have a good time, have fun, or you know, somewhere like that, like a lounge. It could be a little lounge because we don't be going to no clubs. Ever since I got married, girl, we ain't going to no club.
Oh yeah, me and my baby, we don't go.
Yeah,
We
nah.
don't do all that. But I mean, it's a lot of lounge
Uh.
places. And not even that. You have other places like roller skate, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
and bowling alleys where they got the little bars so we can chill and
Yeah.
have fun and play games,
Oh,
you
okay,
know.
okay. Yeah.
So this is, you know,
It depends on what you want to
you,
do.
right, right.
Okay.
'Cause you have a lot
Okay.
to choose from.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Now, comparing Frisco to Georgia, what can you say you miss, and what is better out there than? So, what can you say that you miss being out here, and what is better out there than Frisco?
But it's Frisco when it comes to, you know, workout, growing up.
Mhm.
But um, out here, it's just the atmosphere is totally different, like I said earlier, and it's just, you know, the type of stuff you can do compared to where I come from.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Mhm.
like out here, you can do outdoor stuff, like, you know, it's a lot of places where you want to go camp, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, you can't really do that in, you know
No,
what I'm
you
saying? You
can't.
gotta travel out to do that. But
Mhm.
see, here you have a lot of places where you can go, and then, you know, you're on the East Coast, so I mean, it's like you have a lot of beautiful places in Georgia, like Savannah. You know, you
Mhm.
got a lot of places that are so historic
Mhm.
that, you know, you could go and have, a nice time and nice
Right.
places to stay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would say like Savannah and Buckhead, those are some of the nice areas of Georgia.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like right there. That's
Yeah.
where money at a coincidence. You know, you have all kinds of counties. And if people look on the map, Georgia is big.
Mhm.
They have a lot of counties out here. A lot of,
Right. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to visit. We're gonna have to visit out there. We're talking about a road trip soon or whatever, so we're gonna have to get that started. Memphis is definitely on the list where we want to visit, and then we're gonna come out there where you at too. You know, I'm gonna let you know when we come out there.
right. Remember, I'm the one that always used to come out there and visit. I used to
Yeah,
go back home. Nobody ever came out here to visit.
yeah, yeah. Well, Sharon been out there though, right? Sharon came out there, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He's supposed to be coming, but some shit,
Yeah.
I don't know when.
Yeah, well, we coming. We like I said, we gonna do a road trip to where we gonna, you know, just go to a few spots. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause there's places to go, you know, like,
Mm.
well, you got the Georgia Aquarium, you got the
Yeah.
World, places, Centennial Park,
Mm.
like, chill.
Uh huh. Okay. So now, how much would you say? Wait, what I'm asking? How much is the
And my
gas right
baby
now out there?
huh?
No, I said how much is the gas right now out there?
But it's like 2 times,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
like a
cheaper,
gallon, I think.
cheaper than out here.
Right.
Okay, okay. So
It's totally cheaper down here than,
oh, I bet, man. But then
yeah.
where you live at,
Got,
do you have to travel like hella far to all the places?
depends on where you're going.
Okay.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends where you're going and like, you know, the about type of stuff. Because I mean, if you just stand around where you is, where you don't have to go to the park, it just all depends where you go through.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because like these blocks are not like out there.
Yeah.
It's not a store.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
these blocks.
Oh, I bet you gotta walk hella far. If you walking, you gotta walk hella far.
It depends. It's just like the streets are long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
they real.
It ain't like the city out here.
Not at all.
Okay. So now I'm gonna ask you this. What do you like to cook the most?
Seafood boil.
A seafood boil, okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what we getting ready
My
to do one.
seafood. Who
Okay.
you?
Yeah, me and Mister, we gonna get ready to do one probably on the weekend or whatever.
Yeah, I love to do my seafood boils.
Yeah. Okay. That
Yeah.
sounds good. You know that's
That's what
always.
I cook a lot of, and I make my own sauce.
Uh-huh.
I make my own sauce,
Yeah.
and that's what I cook the most, and I still cook whatever. You know, I cook all kind of things.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna have to collab, girl.
Hell yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, me too.
I'm ready.
Okay, so now what alcohol beverage do you drink the most?
I do my I'm a vodka drinker, so I do my own vodka. Like I'll stick with my basic if I want. You know, I do my Amsterdam or
Amsterdam.
you know my you know I do some my flavor my ice
Yeah.
I
Now
yeah.
do you drink Kettle One? Cause you know I'm a vodka drinker too. I'm a vodka drinker or
Yeah,
tequila.
Yeah, I'll be drinking that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So sound good. Now,
Be slow, man.
huh?
Yes.
Okay. So now,
Alright.
wait. Let me see. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. What can you say is the best stores to shop at out there? Like, you know, if you want to get some fashion, some shoes, or whatever like that.
Oh, I'm suggesting.
She must be at the store, y'all. She at the store.
Yeah, I'm ordering me some food, y'all. In this spot where I'm at, two bars. This is very good. If you want some real Chinese food, because you know Chinese food, guess what? This ain't no real Chinese spot.
Oh, what is it like, Panda?
No, it's called Buffalo Wings, but you know they don't have just Chinese people cooking.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know they good then.
You got to see it.
Y'all heard her? She said she at a Chinese restaurant right now, and they don't have just Chinese people cooking it. And it's good.
Oh, yeah, this is a wing spot. They
Oh,
know
wait.
where
Oh,
there's
okay,
some
yeah.
wings. But they sell, fried rice, lo mein, stuff like that. But when it comes to clothing, and even though I'm an online shopper now,
Yeah.
I shop online, but I mean, if you come out here, of course, everybody know Lenox Mall, but then you still have the Mall of Georgia, which is in Buford, Georgia. That's the outdoor mall, like the outlet. It's like the outlets out there, like in, what's that, the outlets we used to go to out there?
Which ones, like Gilroy and all that?
Yeah, what's that outlet going towards Great America?
What outlet? Oh, Milpitas?
Yeah, we got this called the Mall of Georgia, though.
Yeah.
It's an outside mall. And then you got Perimeter Mall.
Yeah.
Then you have you know, you got certain malls, and those are the malls that remind me of home. With the
Oh,
kind of
okay.
stores
Right.
that they have
And they
out
got all
there,
kind
you
of nice
know.
stuff or whatever.
Right, you know, 'cause like, you know, when it comes, you know how the BB or the
Mhm.
Limited, it's
Mhm.
like certain malls out here, they don't have those, so you got to go to a certain mall to go to get that type of stuff like
Oh,
that. And then, you
okay.
know, Linux, of course, is like all name everything, you know, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all, she
So the
even
malls
sound
are good.
she even sound like she from out there now. Y'all hear she got that southern accent. You ain't from no Atlanta, girl.
I've been out here since 2009. Still
Okay.
been down.
Yeah, y'all, she been out there since '09, so yeah, she should have an accent. She should have an accent, okay? Now,
And I'm
I got one last question, sis, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
okay.
Okay, now do you plan on staying there, or would you ever move to another state other than like there or California?
I would not move back to Cali, like back home like that.
uh,
But I mean, I feel like I'm not gonna go anywhere
oh, okay, yeah.
unless I go, you know, back towards where you know where in Vegas somewhere, you
Oh,
know,
uh-huh.
out that way, you know, because I
Yeah.
really don't have to go back to California anymore like that.
Oh, uh-huh.
You know, boy, you know, my girls are still out there, but we all meet up where we meet up at. So,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it's a
yeah,
convenience type thing right now, like how you are right now.
right,
Okay. Sound
right.
good. And sis, I want to thank you. You know what? I'm gonna say this before we end this conference call on at the table in SFC. I want to thank you for coming on because I'm gonna tell you a lot of folks out here. I don't know what it is. It's a fear. A lot of people have a fear of being in front of the camera and stuff. I know if you was out here, you would still come on and be in person up, right at our spot up over here. Um,
Why not?
but yeah, it's a
That's
lot
the
of
whole
folks.
point.
Yeah, and I
That's
know
the
a lot
whole
of
point.
folks, and Mister know a lot of folks, but it's a lot of folks that they fear being in front of this camera for some type of reason. I don't know why, but it's and it's all about like when folks do come up over here, they be a little nervous or whatever. But when they as they talk and we have a good time and they drink or whatever, then they loosen up and they say, "Oh, this is fun. I want to come back on."
But I'm coming if I'm, you know, please. Why would I feel like that? And I'm coming on with my family. So,
Okay,
I mean, we
that's
straight.
right.
Drink
Yeah.
or no drink.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why I say I know you would come on like and multiple times would come on like, sis, we're gonna talk about this today. All that.
Yeah. But we gonna do it. We
Yep.
gonna do it. But matter of fact, you could do it when you come do your trip out this way.
Yeah, because we that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. If we do
Yeah.
if we whenever we do the road trip, yeah, we're gonna definitely bring the equipment and stuff and yeah, do it in different areas and stuff.
All right, sis. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna give you a call later on or you call me. Call me anytime.
Okay, sis. And, I'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay then.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Peace.
All right. Bye bye. Yes, yeah. Yes. That was my sis, my all-time homegirl from years and years and years ago. Man, we was young, y'all. We was like in our early 20s, 20, 21, 19. I think I was 19 when I first met her. Yeah, I was 19 and she was 21. So that's how young we was, y'all. We was young. And now, man, it's just time been gone by so fast. So fast. Man, I can't believe it. And that felt like just yesterday that we was, chilling or whatever, used to be all over the city, all over Oakland, Vallejo. You know, we used to be here and there just having a good time on a peninsula. You know, we would go to like Redwood City, San Jose, or whatever. We was all over the place, man. Just enjoying our life. We was young, but we was having fun and partying and all that. It wasn't no drama. And like we both said, like I can recall, we had so much fun, but then it was always some type of drama would come up on us, you know, to try to make us not cool. You know what I mean? And it's all right though, you know, because folks are just like that. Folks are like that, you know. If they not happy within themselves, their lives, then they will try to, you know, start some mess that he say, she say, whatever. You know, it was always some type of drama, you know, whenever somebody else would come around, that wasn't like the norm, you know. But anyway, y'all, I want to thank y'all for joining today. This is At the Table in SFC. Yes, baby. All right, y'all. And y'all have a good day. I hope you guys are, hey, staying out of trouble, enjoying your life, staying away from all these high-ass prices and everything. Enjoy your evening, and I will talk to you guys soon. We're going to have some more conference calls on. We will also have, you know, a few more guests coming on in person. I know this weekend we have more people coming on. So you guys stay tuned to those, those shows. And yeah, I look forward to bringing you more content on this podcast, At the Table in SFC. Peace.